this is the first mission trip that our church, at least church-wide mission trip that our church has gone on in a really long time. And so I was excited to be able to bring this opportunity just for people to live outside themselves, to share their faith outside of the walls of the church, and hopefully to grow in their own faith as they serve.
One of my beliefs is that we should serve other people, and since I'm retired and I had the time, I wasn't sure that I had the skills of what it took to go to that trip, but I think that going on a mission trip is a good way to serve God and serve others, and that's one of the main reasons I went.
I was reminded on this trip that it's not up to me. I just need to be available, and I need to pray for people, and I need to love people, and I need to be there to show them Christ's love and to share some of the hope I have.
I definitely was outside my comfort zone. I even went back and forth on whether or not I was going to go. I asked Chad, are you sure that with no experience in construction in any way, will I really be able to do anything? And I was. And so I learned a lot, and there was a place for each and every one of us. So it definitely, though, pushed me out of my comfort zone. I'm used to working with kids or doing worship ministry or, something like that. But construction was definitely not something I was used to doing.
I think that's where you grow the most, when you get out of your comfort zone and your willingness to put yourself out there, to not only share in your faith, but that's how you grow in your faith. That's how you grow as a person. That's how you get to expand who you are, learning about other people. And God has a way of providing when we can't. And so I've seen it over and over, and I think we saw it on this trip as well, and our team. And so I would say, don't let the low confidence, don't let the thoughts of I can't do that, or I've never done that, or I don't know how to do that, stand in the way of allowing God to use you to bless someone else.
It's very easy to find excuses not to go. It's more difficult to go. But I would encourage you, if at all possible, to make yourself available. You will be blessed more than you can understand.
I could have been at home, at the lake or something, and I went on this mission trip thinking it wouldn't be that fun. I'd just be helping people. But then, get there and, you have, dinners with everyone. And, I don't know, you get to talk with them and, get connections with them that you didn't have before. And then you have a friendship, and friendships are fun.
I think as an adult, I decided that one of my major purposes is to focus on others. Through God, is focus on others' needs and not focus on myself so much, because when I focus on myself, you're always down and you're playing pity, I need this, I need that. And if you focus on others, you won't find yourself in that situation.
And even though sometimes you don't want to do it, but it's not that you have to do it, but you're trying to be like Jesus. And when you're trying to be like Jesus, you can't just do what you want.
There's nothing to fear, because everything just falls into place. Everything, it just does. God is there with us, and He's going to make sure that whatever has to be done is done.
At the house that was being built, there was a trailer there, and there was about 7 people living in a trailer. It had sustained with windows blowing out and doors blowing off, but they had tacked them up. And the girl living there, she was 17, and the day before we arrived, she gave birth to twins.
And several of us went to Walmart and spent way too much money buying things for this family. But it was so exciting. And we knocked on the door several times. We didn't get an answer right away. Some of us had to leave, unfortunately. But I think Robert and somebody else was there when they did come out. And they were so grateful and so thankful. And they even got on FaceTime with the daughter. And
As it worked out, I got to do a FaceTime video with the mother and was the only one that actually got to see her and the twins. And it was really great. So she wasn't there, but I know that that's probably the biggest, nicest gift she's ever seen, and we were able to give that to her just as part of our trip there. Never got to see her, but we got to bless her and show her that we loved her.
Seeing how God works in both the good but also the challenging times, and seeing that that joy can be found in all places. And I think seeing other people coming in to help, seeing people willingness to give of themselves, to come from different places, to give of their time and finances and a lot of and possessions. It just lit people's faces up, and that was really neat to see. And I think blessed our team more than what they knew that they were going to be blessed.